smacked me right in the face. I'm like the Israelites.
Bratty?
Yeah, they were worse than bratty. Like, when I started reading all the things that they went through and their reactions, it convicted me bad. Like, their attitude was terrible.
You know that conviction word?
Oh, no, I don't like that word.
Makes me sweat in my armpits.
But I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, I am too, because that means he's with you.
Right.
You know.
And
so
think how bratty we would be.
Stretching you. He's growing and stretching me all right.
So I want to read some of these things and tell you a little bit about how the Israelites reacted.
Okay.
Because I've known this story, but it just really, putting it out in a timeline really meant something to me. Like, whoa. So God sent 10 plagues. 10.
That's a lot.
In order for Pharaoh to let them leave Egypt. 10 plagues. That's 10 miracles. Okay. So then when Moses leads them out of Egypt, God puts a cloud in the sky for them to follow during the day and a pillar of fire for them to follow at night. He's literally leading them every step of the way. Okay, you're with me.
I'm with you.
I mean, what? They had to feel the presence of God. I mean, all they had to do is look up in the sky, and there's God leading them, right? So he leads them up Red Sea.
That had to be scary.
So they're looking to the left, Red Sea goes a long way. Looking to the right, Red Sea goes a long way. They look behind them, here come the Egyptians in their little chariots.
They weren't nice people.
They got close enough that they even recognized their faces. So what did the Israelites do? Whining and complaining. God, why didn't you just leave us in Egypt? Why'd you bring us out here to die? 10 plagues, 10 miracles, cloud, fire. They couldn't trust him after all of that? No, they couldn't. Whining and complaining. So God parts the Red Sea.
That's amazing to me.
They walked through on dry ground.
Dry ground.
You know how wet it is around here with all this rain?
Yeah, we don't have much dry ground around here.
But underneath that sea was dry ground. So they crossed through. God closes up the sea, sweeps away all the chariots and all those men. And the people were like, oh, God, you're so amazing. They sing praises. They just witnessed a miracle. So in the instant,
it's really easy for us to think
yes,
in that good moment.
Yes. So after they praise him and they rejoice and everything's good, they take off toward the promised land, following the cloud, following the fire, and then they got thirsty.
Yeah, because that good miracle wore off, didn't it?
Yes. So what are they doing? They're whining and complaining, grumbling, because they don't have fresh water. They found water. It was bitter.
I wouldn't like bitter water either.
So God cleans up the water for them. They drink the water, mosey on down toward the promised land, and then they get hungry. At that point, they're actually wishing they were back in slavery so they could have a steak.
Well, I'm telling you, if I didn't have any food, that's probably what I'd be. I'd be like ready for slavery to get it.
They were hangry.
They were hangry. I've been hungry a few times, and it is not pretty.
I have been hangry. So they were needing some food. They were wanting some carbs.
I'm in.
And God is a wonderful God. And he rained carbs down from heaven in the form of manna.
I'm waiting for that.
And he gives them enough for one day.
I don't know if I could ration them.
They had problems with that too.
Yeah.
And he asked them, trust me for one day. I'll give you what you need every day. He even went up that. He gave them quail too.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd rather have a quail than a steak any day.
Never eaten quail.
Oh my goodness. We've got some out the farm.
I'm coming to the farm.
I'm going to cook you some quail.
Is it good?
It's good. It is really good. It's like the tenderest part of the chicken. Like the white, tender white meat there around
I like that.
breast, good stuff. Anyway,
Okay.
so the Israelites have bread and they have meat every day. God brings it to them every single day. He asks them for one thing. Just do one thing for me. Trust me to provide for you every single day. You said you'd have trouble rationing it. They tried to hoard it up. It got maggots, got moldy.
Yeah.
So they were disobedient.
Yeah.
But if they had only listened, he gave them what they needed every single day. Now, do you have trouble with that sometimes? I do.
I think that we said in the first few videos that we were going to be real on here.
Yeah.
So we can't go back on our word. And I'm a woman of my word. So I'm going to tell you, I got a little trouble with that. Sometimes I'm probably not a good example for my kids when I grumble and complain. You know?
Yeah.
But I sure do get upset when I feel like they're ungrateful.
I know.
I can't help but think that maybe he's not up there thinking, my goodness.
I think he looks down at me sometimes and just shakes his head.
Oh, I promise you he does that to me.
And, you know, we get paid twice a month.
Yeah.
So I like to take what we get paid, pay the bills due for those 2 weeks, and then hope I have enough left over for gas and food.
Oh, absolutely.
And then the next paycheck, so pay the next. But one time, I would like to sit down and pay all the bills that are due that whole month.
With one paycheck?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be awesome? Is that too much to ask?
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there that could do that. Dave Ramsey probably thinks you should be able to do that.
We're not talking about Dave Ramsey.
But I can't do that.
Well, is that what God's talking about? Trusting him for each day?
Well, I'm a trusting him in that department. That's for sure.
Well, it's like the other day I had to buy a new washer. That stinks.
Because it's not anything fun.
No, but you have to have it. You don't have to have it. But I went without one for 6 months.
You don't want to go without
and I don't want to do that again.
And it you know, you need a washer.
Yeah. So I had the money in savings to pay for it. Now I don't have any money left in savings.
Yeah.
But I have a new washer.
Well, I had a vacation planned.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in July. I was going to go.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yep. Then I got some doctor bills. And if you want to know the truth, I think they charged way too much for the procedures that they did.
Oh, I'm with you.
And if you want to know another truth, I don't think the insurance quite covered enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That is such a problem.
But either way, they say that I'm responsible for the balance.
And there's not much you can do about it.
No, there isn't. And there goes my vacation money.
But you had the money to pay for it, right?
Yeah, but Tammy, I already told you. I wanted to go on the vacation.
I know.
I mean, who doesn't want to put their feet in the sand?
To have an emergency fund, too. But
I don't even have an emergency fund. The beach was my emergency plan.
I like that plan. But I guess technically, need a new washer was an emergency.
It was. And paying my medical bills is what I need to do. And he knew I was going to have those medical bills.
The point is, God said when Jesus taught us how to pray, with the Lord's Prayer, give us this day our daily bread. Not our monthly bread, not our yearly bread. We want provision for the long haul. But he wants us to come to him every single day for our needs.
Yes.
So I'm going to stop being a bratty Christian. I'm going to stop whining and complaining.
Me too.
Grumbling and mumbling.
About the silly stuff?
Yeah, because it really doesn't matter. And so what if God makes me wait for his answer? Isn't that kind of like crawling up in your daddy's lap and just waiting?
Oh, I kind of like that.
That's
idea.
a pretty good place to be. So let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Subscribe to our channel.
Like our videos.
And share it.
And share them on Facebook so that all of your friends can hear this.
Yes. Because we are real life friends.
Yeah, we're...
I know, this is so hard.
We are...
Never trashy.
Never trashy.
Because we edit that part out.
That's right. Somewhat classy because,
Yeah.
We're just not all classy.
But we're always real.
But we're always real. You can count on
Always.
that. And always
real life friends.
real life friends.